Hello, dear friends. I am Dr. Harold Benson. I have been practicing medicine for 30 years, working with elderly patients, and every day I see the challenges that health can present us with. And you know what's surprising? Most often, people come to me not with exotic, rare problems, but with issues that affect all of us. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, fatigue, shortness of breath, heaviness in the legs. All of these are signals from our blood vessels. Blood vessels are the roads of our body, and if they become clogged, sooner or later a blockage will occur. And a blockage in the blood vessels means a stroke, a heart attack, serious complications that change your life forever. Over decades of practice, I have come to understand that there are two types of people. The first type waits until trouble strikes, then takes a handful of pills, changes their lifestyle under the pressure of illness, and lives in constant fear. The second type are those who take care of their blood vessels in advance by choosing the right diet, adding exercise to their lives, and trusting in the wisdom of nature. And it is these people who remain energetic and active even after 70, 80 years of age. Today, I want to talk to you about a fruit that has become a true symbol of healthy blood vessels for me. It is called the red heart of nature, the elixir of youth, and even liquid gold for the circulatory system. This fruit has been known to mankind for thousands of years. It is mentioned in ancient texts, was considered sacred in various cultures, and to this day amazes researchers with its effect on the body. I am talking about the pomegranate. Pomegranate is not just a delicious fruit with bright seeds. It is a natural medicine that helps cleanse the blood vessels, makes the blood more fluid, lowers bad cholesterol levels, and at the same time increases energy and vitality. When my patients first hear me talk about pomegranates, they usually smile and say, "Doctor, is it really that simple? Just a regular fruit?" But that is precisely the paradox of health. Often the simplest solutions are the most effective. Today, I will tell you why pomegranates are called a natural remedy for blocked blood vessels, how it affects the heart, brain, joints, and memory, what studies confirm its effectiveness, and most importantly, how to properly incorporate pomegranates into your diet so that they really work for your health. At the end of the video, I will give you some simple but very practical recommendations that will help improve your vascular health in the coming weeks. So, if you are over 60, if you want to stay active, energetic, and not worry about cardiovascular problems, stay with me. I promise you we'll look at this fruit in a completely different light. When I first began studying the effects of pomegranates on the body, I must admit that I was skeptical about this fruit. In my practice, doctors are accustomed to relying on medications, research, and medical protocols. But over the years, I have learned to notice what modern scientists confirm. Nature often offers us simple but incredibly effective solutions. Our blood vessels are like pipes through which life flows. Every day, the heart pumps about 7,000 to 8,000 liters of blood. With age, the walls of blood vessels become less elastic, cholesterol plaques build up on them, and blood becomes thicker. The result? Blood pressure rises, the risk of blood clots increases, and the heart works over time. This is where pomegranates come to the rescue. Their bright seeds contain substances that literally save blood vessels from aging. These are polyphenols and antioxidants, in particular punicalagin. They fight oxidative stress, the very process that makes our blood vessels rust from the inside. In one study, a group of people with high cholesterol drank a glass of pomegranate juice every day. After a year, their blood vessels showed amazing changes. The thickness of the carotid artery walls decreased by almost 30. This is a fantastic result, considering that we are talking about a natural product, not a powerful drug. Other studies have shown that regular consumption of pomegranate reduces the level of bad cholesterol, LDL, and simultaneously increases good cholesterol, HDL. In other words, it not only cleanses the blood vessels, but also improves the balance of lipids in the blood. My patients often complain of fatigue, shortness of breath, and heaviness in the chest. All of this is related to the heart, which has a hard time pumping thick blood through clogged blood vessels. When pomegranate is added to the diet, the heart gets a break. The blood becomes more fluid, reducing the risk of blood clots. This means that the load on the heart is also reduced. Some patients noted that after several weeks of regular pomegranate consumption, their endurance increased. They could walk longer and tolerate physical activity more easily. After the age of 60, many people begin to complain of forgetfulness and difficulty concentrating. The condition of the blood vessels also plays a role here. After all, the brain is the most capricious organ. It needs a constant supply of oxygen. Pomegranate improves blood supply to the brain, which has a positive effect on memory, attention, and even mood. Many people think, "Doctor, blood vessels are important, but can you see the results in everyday life?" Yes, pomegranates help maintain skin elasticity, slow down the appearance of wrinkles, and improve joint health. This is because antioxidants fight inflammation and blood supplies tissues with oxygen more efficiently. Now, for the important part, how to include pomegranate in your diet. Pomegranate juice is the easiest option, but I recommend drinking only freshly squeezed juice, without sugar or preservatives. The optimal serving size is half a glass per day. Pomegranate seeds are a great addition to salads, porridge, meat, or just as a snack. 2 or 3 handfuls a day is enough. Supplements. There are pomegranate extracts in capsules, but I always say, natural products are better than pills. It is important to remember that pomegranate can lower blood pressure and thin the blood. If you are taking medication, especially anticoagulants, be sure to discuss this with your doctor. Let me share 2 stories with you. My patient Margaret, 72, suffered from high blood pressure and cholesterol. She didn't believe in home remedies, but decided to try pomegranate juice, half a glass every day. After 6 months, her cholesterol levels had dropped so much that her cardiologist was pleasantly surprised. She felt lighter and had the energy to walk in the park every day. Another case is George, 68 years old. He complained of weakness and constant sleepiness. We added pomegranate seeds to his diet. After just a month, he noticed that he was more alert in the mornings and less tired in the evenings. These stories are just confirmation that pomegranates can be part of your path to health. Dear friends, vascular health is the health of your entire life. Our veins and arteries are rivers through which energy, strength, and youth flow. Your future depends on how clean and elastic they are. I know that many people over 60 think, "It's too late to change anything. I have illnesses. Age is taking its toll." But that's not true. Every day, every right decision can give you extra years of active life. Pomegranate is not a miracle pill. It is just one of nature's gifts that helps our body work better. But it is these simple habits that form the foundation of health. A glass of fresh pomegranate juice, a walk in the fresh air, cutting out excess salt and sugar, and you're already taking a huge step toward staying alert and energetic. Let me tell you the most important thing. Your health is in your hands. In my office, I have seen hundreds of examples of people over 60, 70 who started changing their habits and ended up living more actively than they did in their 40s. You can do it too. Try adding pomegranates to your diet in the coming days. See how your body reacts. And remember, Sometimes a small change can have a big impact. Thank you for watching this video to the end. If you want to continue learning about simple and useful health secrets, subscribe to our Senior Vitality channel, like and share this video with your friends. This has been Dr. Harold Benson. I wish you good health, clean arteries, and many years of active life.